Hello everybody, welcome back to Oradea. It's day 2 of the EuroBasket Women, and it's the Group B game between Belarus and Poland. Well, 20 teams from all over the continent have already started battling it out here in Romania, hoping to stay in contention. The winner of this tournament will advance to the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympics. Earlier today, we saw Italy, the misery piled on them by Greece. They won it 51-46. Greece actually trailed 18-2 in that game, but came back to win. Now, the first team to beat Italy in this tournament, Belarus, who forced overtime right at the buzzer, are going to go up against a Polish team that lost that close game yesterday to Turkey. There you see the standings. Belarus, Greece, and Turkey all with 1 win. And Italy now 0-2 and Poland 0-1. Italy's hopes fading of advancing in this competition. Poland will try to shake off the negative vibes from yesterday and come out and get a positive result right now, tonight, against a very good and very experienced Belarus team. Well, Poland, it's been a long, long time since they won this competition, not since 1999. And of course, that punched their ticket to the Sydney Games. The star of that team, or one of the stars, the late Margot Didak. There's the refereeing crew for tonight's games. They look like they mean business. They're ready to go. Belarus, well, they've been quite a story. If we've learned anything about Belarus, is they are unpredictable. They are predictably unpredictable. So even though they may start this game as favorites, you just don't know what to expect from Anatoly Boyovsky's team. Belarus shot to fame. As you look at Poland, Poland did not make it to the EuroBasket a couple years ago, but they qualified for this year's competition. And they've got some veterans like Pavlak there. They've added Julie McBride, the point guard. Ovchazak there, number 5. Zaraska is another veteran. Krelzel, Minjik. There's Evelina Kobrin, hugely important to the cause. She led them in scoring yesterday against Turkey, a game they lost 57-54. Agnes Skobel and Vinitsky, the coach, Jacek Vinitsky, is hoping his team is going to be able to bounce back from yesterday's disappointment. Well, for Belarus, you could just never count them out. Remembering how they played last year, they weren't as great as we're accustomed to seeing. They lost to China in the qualifications for the quarterfinals, but they've added Lindsay Harding to this year's team, and they've got other players back, including Anastasia Vereminka. Vereminka not yet at her best. She's had a baby last year, that's why she didn't play. But Boyovsky will be hoping, the coach will be hoping that she can grow and develop as this tournament wears on. There's Boyovsky, the big fella, and it's his 3rd time in charge of Belarus's national team. We didn't see Natalia Trofimova. We did see Tatiana Troyina, however, another of those veterans. So we're going to pause and hear the national anthems for both teams, starting with Poland. Okay, so that was Poland's national anthem. Now we're going to hear the Belarus national anthem. Boy, how much better that team right there feels yesterday after forcing that overtime with that late basket. Liktorovic, Tatiana Liktorovic scoring that game-tying basket at the end and forcing the overtime. And of course, they went on to win, beating Italy by 9 points. So well, the roster for Poland, we saw some good moments early on from Julie McBride. Didn't really carry over for the whole rest of the game. Krozel, very important, as well as Kos inside. Kobrin, of course, the leader of this team, the big-time scorer. Minjik as well really brings it for Winnicki's team, the perimeter game. It'll be interesting to see if she can continue that shooting form today. Leciuska's struggled yesterday. Let's see if she's in the starting lineup. We'll be coming up here in just a second. So she is indeed. Leciuska in the starting lineup with Skobel, Kobrin, Krezel, and Julie McBride. So it's the same starting five from yesterday. For Belarus, well, Snitsina was quite the important player. Popova was important coming off the bench. Liktorovic hit the game-tying shot at the end. Vermayinka, not really on song yet. Lashenka was at her dominating, in her dominating form, albeit she wasn't at her best. Harding, really an important tradition at the point guard, and Tatiana Troina, another of those veterans that comes off the bench and just has a knack for making the big plays. So Snitsina, Liktorovic, Vermayinka, Lashenka, and Lindsay Harding are the starting five. And the referees, Andris Aunkrogos of Latvia, Yasmina Juris of Serbia, and Ilias Kunelis of Cyprus. Jacek Winnicki, the Poland coach, I thought he did a really good job yesterday. It looked like Turkey kind of won the day in the second half, and Boyolski was really having to coach yesterday. He was calling timeouts, trying to make adjustments against an Italy team that looked like it was destined to win. But I'll tell you what, he's got a lot of experience in his team, and that really showed yesterday, to be able to win a tight game like that. There's some of the Polish fans. Hello everyone, welcome to Oradea, Romania. It's the EuroBasket Women game, and it's Group B, Poland and Belarus. Belarus wearing the white tonight, and Poland in the red. So Poland have won the opening tip. Poland start this game 0-1 after falling yesterday to Turkey. Belarus winning in overtime against Italy. Now Lindsey Harding gets the rebound, pushes the ball quickly up the floor, and then holds it up. Gives it to Lashenka, who faked the handoff. Now Vermayenka. Vermayenka drives in and misses the shot, and they're trying to get her on track. So Vermayenka 0 for 1 today. Lecheyuska rolls, gets it back, puts it up, and she's short. See, she's had that serious knee injury, her left knee. Now Liktorovic stepped out of bounds, and that turns it back over. There's Buyovsky, the Belarusian coach. Now Kobrin pushed by Lashenka. Lashenka laughing like there was no foul. Well, she had her hands on her, but I'm not sure that will qualify as a push. And the three-pointer is no good. The rebound from Vermayenka. Now Lindsey Harding. Over to Liktorovic. Vermayenka whips it into the corner to Snitsina. And Kobrin flies in for the rebound. Boy, Kobrin is slim and trim. She really has mentioned this yesterday. She's lost a lot of weight. And I'm sure that helps her mobility out there. Now the turnover into the hands of Lindsey Harding. Liktorovic, and the star of last night's game, or at least the hero, misses their shot. So no score so far, 2 minutes into the contest. Kobrin thought about it, and she's going to take it, and she's short. She follows the missed shot, but Lindsey Harding gets another rebound. And Karezel commits the foul. Entry pass. Whips it over to Snitsina. Into the lane. Gets it back to Lashenka. And a foul called before the shot. And now that's 2 fouls against the forward Krezel. Lashenka off the rim. Now Julie McBride looks to spark Poland like she did yesterday. Puts up a 3. Good! Well, she's a big-time star in Poland. And Vinitsky talked about her coming into the team, but Vermayenka, well, she has got a soft touch. We didn't see it yesterday, but here we are seeing it tonight. So she gets Belarus on the board. Nice find, Kobrin. Good pass. Now Liktorovic is fouled by Julia McBride. She had her hands all over Liktorovic. You can see by the body language of Julia McBride that she doesn't think she committed the foul, but if you're going to have your hands all over the player, they've they've already shown with the call on Lashenka, and now McBride, they're calling it tight. Oh, good read from Scobell, but couldn't quite get it from Harding. Boy, Harding is tough. She finds Lashenka in the low post. And Snitsina drives baseline. Bounce pass, beautiful play for Poland. Krezel gets on the board. And Coburn showing us a little bit of everything tonight. Nice pass, nice bounce pass. And foul called against Poland. Lashenka just gets down in there and backs up her player. In that case, Coburn. So Coburn comes out. And now we're going to see Duka come into the game. Didn't see her at all yesterday. Snitsina for three, buries it. Well, she has not been shy at all tonight. In fact, she hasn't been shy for the entire tournament. She's been putting up the shots. 5 points for her already. McBride short. And now Snitsina gets it to Lindsey Harding. Snitsina hustles down and gets the layup. Oh, she missed the layup. She did the hard work, Snitsina, but then she just didn't convert it. Julie McBride's pass intercepted by Snitsina. Bounce pass Snitsina. Lindsey Harding gets in, misses. The ball hit outside to Lashenka. And now Liktorovich. Boy, there's a real battle inside. Lashenka smells the youngster. And she draws the foul. And I suppose Vinitsky's thinking that Lashenka's going to go out there and really try to abuse the center, so he might as well burn some fouls. But that's already the 5th foul. So that puts Belarus on the line. So Lashenka tries to go out there and establish herself. And she does. So that is her first point. She's got a couple of rebounds. Both free throws good from Lashenka. Viermenka comes out and Popova comes in for Belarus. Mijik also into the game, number 11 for Poland. She's a good perimeter player. Got to watch her. McBride drives in and fouled by Snitsina. Foul called on Popova. And McBride gets to the line and makes the first. Midway through the opening quarter, McBride, the naturalized player from the United States, and only makes 1 of 2. And Lashenka gets another rebound. Now quickly up the floor to Liktorovich, and she can't control it. See, Lindsey Harding wants to run as much as possible. Zyuzova comes into the game for Liktorovich. to Minjic. She goes baseline, brings it back out. Now she finds Lachiuska, and out it goes now to McBride. McBride gets it back inside to the backup center. She follows the miss, misses again. And then she allows Lindsey Harding to go right around her. Now McBride, and McBride is tangled up in there, but a foul's called against Belarus. Kobrin's coming back into the game. Ovchavzak comes in, as well as Zoroska. So Vinichki's wheeling and dealing over there on the sidelines, just like yesterday. You see the foul on Popova. And from the corner, no good. Lindsey Harding, bounce pass, Lashenka. Inside, Lashenka. Well, she's a handful. It's going to take more than that. You're going to stop one of the premier pivots in this competition. Minjic for three. Good. Well, she really is sharp, isn't she? Picks right up where she left off yesterday. That's her first three. Over to Popova. Well, Popova now. She enters the three-point shooting parade, and now 16-11, Belarus. And Lashenka bending over like she needs to come out of the game. She's a little bit tired. And Minjic puts up another jumper. This time had a hand in her face and misses. Zuzkova rather. Gets it back. Popova gets inside. Well, Popova's really a factor coming off the bench for Belarus. Ovchavzak over to Zoroska, over to Skobel. Good. That's a three, and Boyalski is going to call a timeout. I think he wants to get Lashenka out of the game. So that makes it 18-14. So the top scorers for Poland there, McBride with up so far early on is Nitsina for Belarus with Popova. Well, there you have a Turkish player. Lara Saunders on the right and Dimitrokova of Greece on the left. Dimitroku, excuse me. So full court pressure, and Lindsey Harding read it well and got it over to Zioskova. Firmaenka comes up. They're trying to move the ball. And Popova back outside to Zioskova, who launches a three with the shot clock winding down. Ball ends up into the hands of Popova. 20-14. 8-4 points in the paint in favor of Belarus. Zoroska shows her touch over on the baseline. 2 points, her first basket. And the reach is Coburn. So good play from Coburn. She's been effective both ends of the floor, and then a foul, another foul on Popova. So Liktarovic comes back into the game, gives Harding a breather here with 57.4 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Scobell's going to inbound it and does not get it in time. That's going to drive Vinitsky nuts. Ninjik. Zuzkova now has the ball. And Zuzkova drives in, whips it out. Liktarovic and hits the three. 7 points the advantage. Well, that's her first 3 points of the day. She's 1 of 1 from the arc as well. Coburn passes to Zorowska, fake, and Popova picks up another foul. Yeah, she's now got 3 fouls. 3 fouls in the first quarter. That's a valuable player, as we've seen. And Belarus, I think Boyolski is going to leave her on the court here for the last 21 seconds. So better hope that she doesn't pick up a fourth. Could be a first ever in the first quarter. Oskowska goes inside. Oh, Belarus fell asleep there. Ovchovska showing she could put it on the deck. Zioskova now. Zorowska fights through the pick inside to Virmainka, and good hands from Coburn. So a decent finish for Poland. They pull to within 23-19. (23-18), excuse me. 23-18, and Belarus 6 of 11 inside the arc, shooting the ball very well, as you can see, and also out rebounding Poland, which is not a surprise. Four turnovers for Belarus, just 3 for Poland. Well, Poland hanging around. I still think that they're a lot better team than I've seen in recent times with Vinitsky as the coach. They just weren't able to hold Turkey at bay yesterday after getting on top of them. But Belarus are presenting some different problems. They've got some size inside. Belarus have knocked down some jumpers today. Belarus are, as we saw in the statistics, 3 of 5 from the arc. They're 6-11 inside the arc. So Lindsay Harding brings up, and Pavlak now into the game guarding her. Malashenka fouled a long way from the basket by Coburn. That is now 2 fouls on Evelina Coburn. I think if you're Coburn, you're going to foul her. You want to foul her closer to the basket. Liktarovic, the 3 was short. Lechiuska is going to come into the game, as well as McBride at the next dead ball for Poland. 50% inside the arc for Belarus, and you can see 36% for Poland. And an offensive foul called against Poland. So Pavlak called for the foul, the block. Snitsina facing some pressure up top. Viktorovich inside. Lushenko passes it back outside to Snitsina, and Lechiuska gets the rebound. Now McBride brings it back for Poland. Poland hanging around. Zarowska, look at the three-point shooting for both teams. Lindsey Harding. Just brings an entirely different element to this Belarusian team. And Troina, ball glances off her hands and goes out of bounds. McBride, a little bit of a mismatch, gives it back to Lechiuska, gets it back. McBride puts up a three, and she was long, and Zarowska wanted the travel from Lushenko. Troina for three, that's short, and McBride had position, doesn't corral it. Now Viktorovich says she didn't touch it, and Boyalski looks like he didn't agree with it, but the ball goes back over to Poland. Vaniska's really rolling the dice. He's doing different things, trying to find the right lineup. Minjic would like to get a three off, and now we've got a hold on, is it on Troina? No, it's on Viktorovich. So Viktorovich picks up the foul. Now McBride brings it in, puts it up, and misses. And a foul called on Lushenko, a second one. Here again, watch this. Oh yeah, she reached in. I mean, even if, I'm not sure how much contact she made, but she definitely took a swipe, and it didn't go unnoticed. Or whether or not she got the wrist, looked like she may have. Serbian referee right on the call. Now McBride makes the first. Poland, as we said, hanging around. And those two free throws pull them to within just 3 points. Belarus now. Troina on the baseline. Troina. Now McBride pulls up for the jumper. And the rebound to Viktorovich. Paulina Pavlak. So that's her. I thought she'd already had a foul, but it says she's got one. And in fact, she has 2 fouls. Lindsey Harding, Troina. And Lechiuska is called for the foul, trying to get position inside on Lushenko. So Popova has 3 fouls for Belarus. That's something for Boyalski to think about. And Lushenko has a couple. And I know that Poland would like nothing more than to get a third on Lushenko in the first half. Lechiuska, that's her first, and it's the 4th team foul. So after this, Belarus will be in the bonus, and that'll be very early. Viktorovich, and Lashenka comes from behind to keep it alive, but then Troina reaches in and commits the foul. No, Snitsina is going to be the foul. So Snitsina picks up the foul. And that is now a couple of fouls on Belarus. 3 fouls on Belarus, excuse me, in the second quarter. Krezel comes back into the game. Along Koss is in there as well. So you see the foul was on Snitsina. McBride looks to create. Gets in the lane, back outside to Koss. Lechiuska gets inside, puts up a runner. Pavlak. So Poland have it back. Pavlak. Short jumper and drills it. Down back to a 3-point game. Viktorovich passes over to Harding. And good defense from Lechiuska. Well, Lechiuska, she hasn't got the same offensive polish that she had before her knee injury, but she does have the size. And she's in there battling. 6 turnovers for Belarus, 3 for Poland. Nowhere to go for McBride. Tries to score over Lashenka. Trofimava's come in for Belarus meanwhile, number 14. Well, the turnover goes back over to Poland. Well, it seems like Belarus have kind of been in command, but you look at the scoreboard and it's only a 3-point lead for them. And a jump shot from Krezel, but then the interception from McBride goes up and misses the layup. Lashenka finds Virmayenka for the layup. So that's a 4-point swing. Poland had the steal and the layup and they missed it, and Belarus go down and score. Oh, Virmayenka with 6 points. Well, Viniski, you could hear him talking to McBride. He was telling her that if she gets the screen, she has to use it, because otherwise he would have been speaking in Polish to the other players. So clearly getting his point across. Coburn will come back into the game. Now she has 2 fouls, Coburn. And McBride finding it difficult up top. Pavlak now. 9 on the shot clock. Over to Lechiuska. And Lechiuska travels. Coburn comes in for Lechiuska, so that is a substantial upgrade offensively. But Lechiuska was doing a good job defensively against Lashenka. So pretty good size for this Polish team out on the court right now with Coburn, Koss, and Krezel. And it goes to Lashenka now. Lashenka was still able to get inside, but Krezel gets the rebound. She did pretty much all she could do. stood her ground. There's cross. Gives it over to Pavlak. Pavlak dribbles back outside. Pavlak looks for an opening, puts up a shot, misses. But then she hustles, and Vermenka does a good job of getting it to Zioskova. Now Trofimova back out to Zioskova. Viktorovic. Zioskova gives it back to Trofimova. They're really working the ball on the perimeter. They're going to have to launch it, and Viktorovic shoots an air ball. Well, we keep talking about it. Poland just kind of hanging around. Lushenka comes out of the game now. She's got the 2 fouls. She's come out with 4 minutes remaining. Popova has the foul trouble. So Bujolski has put Troina inside. And now it could be that Poland will sense an advantage inside. Beautiful pass. But it doesn't look like an advantage there. Good job of double teaming Krezel. And then Troina gets it inside. Trofimova over to Troina. Troina moves over to her right, and the veteran knocks down the jumper, and it's back to a 7-point game. Well, textbook shot there from Troina. Poland take a timeout. Top scorers for Poland. McBride has the 6 points. So 7 points is the advantage, and this gives Lushenka a chance to sit down and catch a breath. Now Kobrin nowhere to go. And good block from Vermenka. Zioskova gets the ball up the court. Look at the passing from Belarus. Outside to Troina. And they dodged the bullet, Poland. Looked like Belarus were going to get something that time down the floor. Inside the move from Krezel, and throws it off the side of the backboard. Inside it goes, and the turnover back over to Poland. Now McBride. A little bit of a dry spell here for Poland. And Vermenka is really bossing things defensively. She's playing substantially better tonight than she did against Italy. Oh, they find Trofimova wide open, and she scores with a reverse layup. Belarus putting some distance between themselves and Poland here late in the first half. Well, this 5 for Poland just hasn't functioned, and Belarus's defense has been extremely good here in the latter stages of the first half. Avtalshaw drives around, oh, missed the layup, but good hustle from Zurovska to get the rebound. Chavska drives in again, and good hustle from Skobel, but shot clock expired. And Poland think that the ball hit the rim, but the referee says no, it did not. Pass over to Zioskova. Oh! She hits a three, and now the lead is double digits. 34-22, that's her first three. Zioskova, Poland just unraveling here at the end of the first half. And Lindsay Harding gets that ball away from Zarowska. Skobel reaches in, should have had the steal. Now Snitsina gets away from Troina. 5 on the shot clock, the final minute. And boy, if Belarus had knocked that one down. And now Zioskova reaches, oh, and a jump ball has been called. Well, certainly Vinitsky didn't like that call. It's 12 points. And this lead has grown with Lushenko on the bench. Lechiuska puts it up and draws the foul from Virmaenko. I like the toughness that Lechiuska brings to the team. She may lack the offensive polish, but she does bring that level of physicality to the game. You can see right there, she's not backing down at all against Virmaenko. But she has to, capitalize here at the free throw line. She makes the first. So 1 point, 2 rebounds. Second one is good as well. So nice contribution from the backup. Or actually, no, from the starting power forward. Here at the end. See if Poland can get it back for one more. They're sitting back in a 2-3 zone. Final 5 seconds. Over to Snitsina for 3. And Poland will go to halftime trailing by 10 points. Well, 34-24 in favor of Belarus. Well, the shooting from Belarus has been good tonight for the most part. They started missing a few threes there at the end. And they're out rebounding Poland. Nine turnovers for Belarus, but it hasn't really proved that costly. 34-24, it's Belarus on top. But 34-24 is the halftime score. Belarus on top of Poland here in EuroBasket Women Group B. Oradea, Romania. It's day 2, and Belarus looking to go 2-0 after that thrilling overtime triumph yesterday against Italy. And they've clearly been the better side tonight, especially over the last few minutes of the first half. They really put some distance between themselves and Poland. Poland did get that late basket to get it back to 10 points, or in fact they got 2 late free throws from Leciuska. But Belarus are bossing proceedings right now, and it's hard to see how this Polish team can get it back unless they can start making some shots. And Belarus have just seemed like they've scouted them well tonight, and Kobrin really hasn't been the factor that they need her to be. She's only got tonight a couple of points, so that tells you all you need to know. She is vital to the calls, and they've taken her right out of the game. Well, it's like it is for any other team. If it's going to happen for Poland, you would have to say it needs to happen on the defensive end first. The defensive end, the rebounding, take away those second and third opportunities for Belarus, and then try to maybe get some points off your turnovers. This Belarus team looks a lot improved over the one that played last year at the World Championship. We are underway now. Belarus on top 34-24, looking to go to 2-0 in EuroBasket Women Group B. Lashenka Harding back on the floor along with Snitsina, Virmanika, and Liktarovic. And Tanya second time I've done that. Lindsay Harding gets in the lane, drills it, and takes it up to a 12-point lead. Lindsay Harding is quite an addition to this team. Krasdel, wow, that's a much needed 3 for Poland. They don't want to trade baskets though. They need some stops. Snitsina whips it to Liktarovic, and Lashenka gets a rebound, and boy, I tell you, they've got a couple of tough players inside, and she gets the ball back and puts it up and in, scores with the left hand. Boy, if Poland cannot stop her in that situation, she's got 6 points. They're never going to stop her because they had Kobrin and Leciuska. 18-8 is the Belarus advantage in the paint. Skobel travels. So the lead is 11. Now Lashenka, good help from Skobel, forces her, and then Lindsay Harding travels, turns it over. Julie McBride dribbling with her head up, trying to make the pass. She's going to go inside and drives in and draws the foul. Fouled by Lushenko, so that's 3. 3 fouls on Lushenko. And this is the free throw. Wonder if Poland just should try to penetrate with McBride, get to the basket and crash the boards. It's pretty effective. Makes 1 of 2. Back to a 10-point game now. This is where it has to happen. Lechuska switches, and now Scobell reaches in. Now the 3-on-2, a little bit more fire. And Scobell thought McBride was going to pop in, but instead she stopped outside the arc. And that was just a gift. Scobell trying to play D on Lindsey Harding. Now Kobrin and Vermainka. No success there. Kobrin inside, misses. Scobell crashes the boards, and Lindsey Harding is fouled by McBride. Two fouls on McBride. 10-point game. They find Liktorovich open, and she buries the short jumper. Now McBride quickly pushes it up the floor. Passes over to Kreze. Gets it back to Lechiuska. Now Kobrin. Kobrin gets inside, puts it up, and travels. Boy, Vermainka is doing the job defensively tonight. And certainly Poland playing with a little bit more intensity, especially defensively. And Pavlik pushes, commits the foul. Well, Kobrin's already got a couple of fouls. Now Pavlik has 3 fouls. Pavlik was looking like he didn't step up to cut off the penetration, and she was right. Pavlik, it's her 3rd foul, not her 2nd. Snitsina drills the 3. Boy, that is a real big-time shot right there. Tell you what, at times Belarus are showing signs they might be a contender at this event. And now Kreze drives in and is fouled. Troina picks up the foul. Just her first foul of the game. Kreze makes the first. They can't trade baskets, and Poland are trying to pick up the D. And Harding is able to pass out of the corner. Now Troina gets it to Liktorovich, and then she takes it back outside. The switch, Harding pulls up and misses the short jumper. Scobell over. Now Kreze drives in, scores. So that gets it back to 11. 8 points for Kreze. Now Kreze reaches in. You can see Poland really trying to up the D here in the third quarter. And Wiermanka just catches it down low and scores with ease. "14 points is the advantage. Pavlak bumps by Liktorovich. Pavlak gets inside, puts up a tough drive, and almost makes it. And the rim just not kind. McBride and Zarovska is going to come back in at the next dead ball. Liktorovich over to Snitsina for three. Oh boy, she's really playing at a high level tonight, folks. Snitsina, another three-pointer for her. Snitsina and Belarus looking pretty good right now. 48-31. Well, that was interesting. It looked like Vinitsky just wasn't even saying anything to the players. Belarus, their biggest lead of the game. Now McBride back in the game now. Hands it off to Zarovska. Pavlak. Lechiuska. Well, she looked pretty good on the three. Missed it. Long rebound goes back to Poland. 6 minutes into the second half. And Zhuskova called for the foul. Anatoly Boyovska looks on bemused. And McBride gets it in just in time to Krezel, and she's fouled by Snitsina. So you know, Belarus are going to foul you if you have an open layup. They're not going to give anything away. Watch this. First free throw is good by Krezel. Well, you figure with Belarus, they have been in the hunt for medals really every year since 2007, with the exception of last year at the World Championship. But they did get to the World Championship, and it was, you know, they were missing some players. And good defense, almost a steal from Krezel. But the addition of Wiermanka is crucial, as well as Lindsay Harding. Pass inside the trainer, and she scores. And back to a 17-point lead. Lechiuska sets the pick. Now Pavlak gets it inside. Lechiuska the pump fake, and a travel is called. Well, when it rains, it pours, and certainly the Poland coach looked over at us as if to say that was no travel. And Trina drills the three-pointer, and this is turning into a blowout, 53-33. Belarus just turning it up a notch. They might want to save some of this for the next game. They are basically throwing down the gauntlet to the rest of the competition with this performance tonight. So McBride is going to come out of the game. And under 3 minutes to go now here in the third quarter. Lindsey Harding dribbles between the legs, passes up to Trina, but out of reach. So that was a Lindsey Harding a turnover. But at this stage right now, I don't think Belarus are going to be sweating over that. It's a 20-point game. Kos is going to inbound the ball now to Pavlak. Poland need to get it going now. Kos hands it off. Pavlak for three. And off the side. Trina with the rebound. And Trina's played very well tonight. She's got 9 points and 3 rebounds, 3 assists. She's played 14 and a half minutes. Harding to Lashenka. Snitsina. Snitsina, another jumper for her. She's really been the player of the game, for my money. She's now got a team high 10 points. Entry pass to Roscoe. Oh, that's an unsportsmanlike almost. She was grabbing her by the jersey from behind, not making any attempt on the ball. Have another look at this. Watch Trina. She's not making a play on the ball, but Trina comes out. Good minutes from her. Harding out. Good minutes from her, and Snitsina out. But really, there's no drop-off in talent, is there? Look, you've got, as Zarowska missed the free throw, you've got Likharovich, Zioskova, Zirmaenko, Lashenka, all on the court, and Trofimova, who looked pretty good in the first half. And traveling is the call against Belarus. Poland looking for some inspiration from somewhere. Minjik hasn't played much tonight. And a foul called on Trofimova. So Trofimova picks up her first foul, and Zarowska goes back to the line. First one is good. Well, Poland, I'll tell you what, you get to this level of a European Championship and you're going to run into some good teams, and they've run into one tonight. Poland could very easily have won their game last night against Turkey, and really the experience factor for Turkey made a huge difference. Now Zirmaenko was fouled. Likharovich takes it over to Lashenka. Now mismatch, but Lashenka passes back outside to Zioskova. And Zarowska brings it up the floor. Pulls up for three. And gets nothing. Tsiskova out, Lindsey Harding back in. And traveling is the call. Another travel call on Lindsey Harding. That's 3 turnovers on her. 53.1 seconds. Here it is again. Catches it. And traveling now, the call on Poland. So Vinitsky is having a word with the referee about something. Has to do with timing on the clock. Well, it's a 20-point deficit. I'm not sure it's going to have a huge impact on the outcome of the game, but anyway, it should ensure they'll get the ball back at least. Lashenka turns right into Pavlak, who takes it away. So a good play from her. That additional time might actually now work against Poland. Calls. Just could not hold on to the ball, goes out of bounds. Boyalski just looks over this team that just looks really tough, like it's poised for a run here at the EuroBasket Women. Final 15 seconds of the opening, or rather the third quarter. Harding. Oh, look at the ball handling. And Poland had a foul to give, so with 4.7 seconds remaining, Belarus will get it back one more time. And Boyalski doesn't want to waste the opportunity to score here, so he calls a timeout. His team leading by 19. Ten points for Krezel and 6 rebounds for her. But it's been a long night for Poland and their basketball fans to this point. There's 10 minutes and 4.7 seconds remaining. It's 4.7 seconds in this quarter. So Trofimova inbounds it to Snitsina. Gosh, why would you call a timeout to draw up that play unless he was trying to get it inside to Lashenka? You wait that long and then get that play. But anyway, Belarus lead at 55-36 with 10 minutes remaining. Well, Belarus shooting almost 60% inside the arc and 38% from long range. They are putting some points on the board and putting the clamps on Poland. They're out rebounding them as well. So not much to be happy about if you're a fan of Polish basketball on this evidence. So the quarter-by-quarter scoring and the overall score there, 55-36. They are right now in command. And the pass inside and the turnover, so bad start to the fourth quarter for Poland. And push. Foul called against Poland. Misiuk. Harding to Liktorovich over there, and Lashanka gets another rebound. Foul, another foul called against Poland. It's just been a long, long night. Poland came out and really tried to up the defense here in the second half, and it just made no difference whatsoever. Vermayenka to Lashanka. Lashanka hands it off. Back to Harding for three. And the ball goes back over. Another long range shot for Poland out. And it just isn't getting any better. 55-36. Now Harding. Look at how well she handles the ball. Look at how well Belarus are moving. Snitsina. She launches the three. Zarowska gets the rebound. Krazel, or Kos hands it off. Nope, she keeps it. And Liktorovich commits the foul. Troini is going to come back in for Vermayenka. Kos drives in, hands it off to Zarowska, and she puts one up and in. Good penetration. Gets it back to 18. Now, Vinitsky's asked for a timeout at the next opportunity. So we'll see what happens. Snitsina left wide open. Good. So 58-38. Belarus on top. Looking to go 2-0. They needed overtime to beat Italy, but right now they're in command against Poland. See the top scorers there. Zarowska now has 7 points, and McBride is 7. And the Polish fans hanging their heads. It's been a tough night at the office. Not quite as promising as last night against Turkey. Oh, how they would have loved to have won that game. But that is tournament play. You lose a tough game, you got to put it behind you. Sweden lost yesterday, but they've come out tonight and put on a good performance against one of the co-hosts, Romania. Excuse me, Sweden are beating Hungary 72-63. And it's Belarus on top of Poland here, 58-38. Cha-cha, no good. Gets the rebound back, puts it up again, and ball stays out. Sticina left open. Well, Poland fortunate there because she's been making her shots tonight. Cha-cha over to her teammate, gets it back, drives in, passes back outside, and Zarowska hits the long jumper. 18 points to deficit. Good hands from Zarowska. She read that. 48% shooting for Belarus. Zioskova is coming into the game. And Lashenka gets it inside and puts it up and in. Even a quiet night for her is not that bad. She now has 8 points and 13 rebounds. Ovchazak dribbling up top. Harding guarding her, and she misses. And Lashenka collects another rebound. She's got 14 rebounds for Lashenka. Wonder if Coach Bujalski is thinking about getting his big center a rest. Under 6 minutes remaining. Throwing it, almost lost it there. Zioskova launches a three and buries it. I tell you, she's a handy player coming off the bench. She can play the point, gives you a little bit of scoring. She's physical. And there you go. See, she's playing good defense down there. Zioskova tonight, she's got 6 points. Look at this. Steps in there, seals the baseline. And a beautiful pass inside to Jarostka. That's something to build on for Poland. 11 points for Jarostka. And that pass by Sniecina, that was a misread. Pass to Zioskova goes out of bounds. Off shot out. .450, she drives in, puts up the short jumper, and cannot get it to go down. Oh, and Lashenka looked like she came down hard, and then she caught a blow to the chin. She's in a little bit of pain, talking to the referee. Watch this. Watch Lashenka. She goes up and gets the rebound. No, you can't see it there. Just wonder if the coach is tempted to get her out for the rest of the game. Well, that could be it for her for the night, and if that's the case, she's going to finish with 8 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists. Could be the only time in this tournament that she doesn't get double digits in points. Which is a strange thing to say when you consider that Belarus are just completely in command. And they have been for the entire second half. Shot no good. Another rebound for Wiermainka. Wiermainka now with 5 rebounds. Troina over to Harding. Snitsina from the left. And now Poland with a rare chance to run. Żurowski gets back, and they come away with no points. I think if she had caught it and gone up strong with it initially, that would have been better, instead of kind of putting up the jumper from about 2 meters. Troina over to Snitsina. The turnover. Again, Poland with a chance to run. The pass and a miss, but costs there for the rebound and draws the foul. Well, as we have some changes here, another look at that. Well, Lindsay Harding was coming off the bench limping. You see Lashenka there with some ice on her chin. And so the Belarusian players, for having taken such a big lead, they still are taking their shots to the body. Not sure we'll see Harding or Lashenka again tonight. It's her first point of the game. It was a long time in coming, but she finally got on the scoreboard. Under 3 minutes remaining. Zyskova, Trafimova, Troina, Wiermainka, and Liktorovic all in the game. And remember, Liktorovic now with the 3, it misses. Remember, Belarus had to pull out all stops last night to beat Italy, force it to overtime. And the foul down on the baseline. Well, you know, looking at the setup right now, you have to say if Italy and Poland fall to 0-2 and Greece won tonight against Italy, you would think that battle for that place to advance, that you would expect Turkey and Belarus to go through if Turkey can follow up with another win or two. Zyskova puts it up short. So of the 3, would you bet on Greece, Italy, or Poland to go through? Well, Żurowski gets one back to an 18-point deficit. 13 points for her. Trafimova over to Liktorovic. And Liktorovic banks it in. And Konieczny just looks over at the bench and says, what else is going to go in tonight? Just hasn't been Poland's night, has it? Another jumper out, but Koss follows and should have had that. Draws a foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Free throw is good. Well, there have been some good games tonight. Second one is no good. Czech Republic winning barely against Ukraine, 80-79. They're not looking that strong right now, the Czechs. Montenegro winning again convincingly. They're going up against Romania. Latvia losing by 4 to Croatia today, so they lost a tough game. Croatia have been through a lot of adversity. They've won. Great Britain getting hammered by Russia, perhaps not surprising. Sweden beating Hungary, and Slovak Republic, perhaps the surprise package, winning again tonight. So very interesting developments on day 2. A long way to go in this tournament for all of these teams, but so far you've got in Group A, looks like you'll have Montenegro in firm control. In Group B, in Group B, you'll have this Belarus team going to the top of the table tonight. Final minute. And in Group C, you'll have Russia improving to 2-0, so they'll be in first place there. And in Group D, obviously you've got the Slovak Republic looking pretty formidable now, as well as Spain, although Spain not playing today. And that's a vital win. It's going to be a vital win for Sweden if they can hold on. So Poland trying to get it back for one last chance. Belarus looking to pad their lead. Kos just loses it to Trafimava, and ball is hitting around like a ping pong ball. Alchaljak, inside it goes, and Kos makes it right at the buzzer. Too little, too late. Belarus roll to victory, 65-49 over Poland. It's back to the drawing board for Poland, and for Belarus, things are looking good. One last look at the play from Poland. So from an overtime win, Belarus win it 65-49 convincingly on day 2 against Poland. Well, there you see it, folks. 18-35 inside the arc for Belarus, but I mean, really, I'm not sure statistics will do this game justice. They just came out tonight, and especially in the second half, just lowered the boom on Poland. And just a very interesting team, Belarus. They always have been, and really with Harding and Zyuskova in the backcourt, that's an interesting combination. There you see the turnovers, 17 for each game, for each team. Vermenka looks like she took some strides tonight, get back to where she was. Torina played better tonight as well. Snitsina was fantastic, probably the player of the game. Well, it's been interesting. Thanks for watching, everybody. Day 2 here from Oradea, Romania. Greece and Belarus winning in Group B.